Hello, and welcome to the first video lecture for Sociology 470, Intermediate Social Statistics. I apologize for the background, and I'm hoping to improve the lighting by the next time I do this. For now, just bear with me. We'll have a great semester. So by now, you probably have some idea how this class will be structured, but many of you, I'm guessing, aren't sure about it yet, in terms of both how best to approach it and how much work it's going to be, whether it's worth it. The raw truth is, this is my first time teaching this course, at least like it is, so we're in it together. I've taught this course in other ways, more like what has been done in the past. I've taught it to people who have no idea about statistics, to philosophers. I enjoy it. I think statistics is fun. I hope that'll rub off on you at least a little bit. But I've built in plenty of ways to get feedback from you, both directly through things I ask you, through things you volunteer about how I'm doing, which when I do that, I really mean I want to know how I'm doing. It's to improve the class. It's not to judge you based on whether you like me or not. And also to get feedback indirectly through how you do on the quizzes, how you do on the in-class assignments, the things that people are asking questions about and having a difficult time with. So we'll be able to adjust during the course of the semester, and I promise to try and treat you as fairly as possible, each student, both in the expectations, in the grading, and in how I interact with you. If you ever have a concern or a problem, don't hesitate to email me, come to my office hours, or talk to me after class. If you're not comfortable doing that because it's something related to me, there are resources through the university. I urge you to take a look at the syllabus or the university website for more information on that. So I'll have more to say after you've read the chapter, but in the meantime, I just want to introduce you to a few hints on reading the book. First of all, it's a story. It's not a traditional textbook. It's set in the future. It's got disappearances, talking cats, and still, of course, lots of statistics. Zach, the main character, starts out where most of you are, understanding not a lot about statistics, but needing to learn. Of course, he needs to learn to save his girlfriend, to survive zombie attacks, and to uncover some conspiracies perhaps along the way, whereas you probably are at most hoping to pass the class, be ready for your next requirements, and maybe appreciate sociology and the things you read a little bit more. Part of why I like this book, though, is because it can help you see the diverse areas statistics are actually, or should actually be used to improve our life and our understanding of the world. The textbook starts out with a prologue. It introduces you to the world and the characters. And Chapter 1 begins the plot and starts to ease us into statistics by a review of the scientific method and general methodology like you would have gone over in Sociology 207 or a similar course. If you decide after this chapter you don't really care about the plot, it won't hurt my feelings. You can choose to skim over the parts that are mostly just plot and less about the statistics, especially at the beginning and end of each chapter, and dive right in. But I hope you don't. I hope you find this useful and fun. The offset sections in the chapters can serve as really helpful tools to summarize key ideas. Don't just read them, please. You'll miss important information along the way. But just to give you a clue, Zach's facts, they show up on his die pad. You'll understand what that is later. Those are his way of keeping track of important points along the way, and they'll help you whenever you realize that, hey, I have no memory of what I read for the last 3 pages, which happens to everybody. The head, the reality checks, often gives you context or examples, sometimes even from our society today, published papers and so on, as well as sometimes reminding you of things you may have forgotten from this or other previous courses. Other figures and tables are usually part of solving a specific problem. So when you're stuck on how to do something in class and so on, they're great to go back to and see, hey, is there something that's similar to what I'm doing? For now, sit back, enjoy your reading. Don't forget to watch the second lecture afterwards. Thanks for joining me. I'm excited to work with you.